Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Livin here. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. And hope you guys are enjoying the new Novel Knights map that just came out a couple days ago. I know it's a pretty cool little update that they got going for us there. It's a kind of a different map altogether from what we've been playing so far in Battlefield 1. Seems very more like they did a good job trying to focus it a lot more on just the trench warfare style. I'm finding myself a lot of times even just jumping out of the trenches and getting blasted immediately, which is kind of the idea behind trench warfare, is that you want to stay in your trenches. So a lot of weaving and zigzagging in these trenches, and you know, to give me for me at least, would give me probably a couple, maybe a week or a couple more weeks or so to kind of get the better idea of the angles and whatnot of how to kind of play this, because it does play a lot more differently than all the other maps so far that Battlefield 1 has given us so far. So. But in this video here, I wanted to highlight some of the other updates, things that I want to point out that I think are pretty cool features and are some of the best features so far that we got going on here. And the one I want to point out probably the most, and I'm enjoying the best feature the most, which is such a simple feature, but it's one of those just convenient features that you'd be surprised how simple it is can actually really make it so good. And it's the little timer that we have now to let us know when our grenades are being reloaded, and when we have when we're up at an ammo crate, we no longer have to guess anymore. Or maybe some of you had timed it and checked how long it took for your grenades to respawn for you, but now we don't have to guess anymore or try to time it ourselves. But now we have a little icon now there at the bottom ticking away for us to let us know when these things are going to respawn for us here. So that's a lot more convenient, especially because I'm assuming that a lot of players aren't going to get the timing right on that, and it's just gonna be more convenient now where you can kind of judge better if you want to be by the ammo crate or not. And you kind of know now if you want to maybe get off of it if you're having enemies attack you. You know, if you know it's going to be a while till you're going to get a new a grenade, or if you know it's just you need a split more second, you know, you'll hold there just a split more second for you to grab that grenade. So I think it's a nice little feature. You know, they did a big balancing act, you know, previous updates before to try to balance with the grenade span and everything like that, but I think as well that this is a pretty helpful thing to at least now we don't have to keep guessing and sitting there waiting and wondering when our grenades are gonna show back up, or just our supplies in general are just gonna slow back up in our kits. So it's funny, those little simple things right there I do think make the game so much more enjoyable to be played. So yeah. As well, going on with that, I think another cool feature that they got going on here is the new feature mode where they are highlighting the squad that did the best in the game. I think that's pretty cool. I think it gives a little more of an incentive to have people play the objective and to just do the best that they can to get that little highlight mode right there. I still would like to see maybe possibly in the flags that you capture, in the previous updates said they added a small little flag that you can see that shows your team, your platoon's emblem there on the flag. But I've noticed kind of in the games it's kind of hard for you to see it, so I think it would be a pretty cool feature if they added on one side of the flag it be the Germany or French team that you're on, but then on the other side would show your team's your platoon's flag emblem. So I think that would be pretty cool, give it a better view, be able to see it better. But regardless, at least they're putting a little bit of an emphasis on adding the feature to let people know that, hey, look, my platoon did work here, look at us over here. So I think that'll give a little more of an incentive for people to play the objective and just give a reward for the people who do really well working together as a team. With that said, they also have done a little things of changes for the kill trade distance. Found that kind of pretty interesting, and I want to take note of. They did extend it back a little bit more from 10 meters to 20 meters. So if you're from a 20 meter inside a 20 meter radius, there's not going to be any kill trades that are going to be going on. So the only way that you're going to have any type of kill trade that will be outside of 20 meters. So they're kind of leaning away from that more in those close range battles to avoid some of those trade-offs that we're getting, as well as they did make mention before. I'll link a thing in the description or in one of the cards that I'll put on the side here for you guys to go check out if you guys want to understand a little more about the netcode. They did an update, I think it was the last update, where they talk about the netcode and how they were going to have people who had high pings that they were going to need to lead their shots. But now what they added now is a little tooltip that's going to show up for people who are coming into servers that have a high ping, to let them know that they're going to have to lead their shots. So I think that's a nice little feature that they put there, because I mean, I wasn't really thinking at the time either, but yeah, you know, how do you know that you're gonna have a high ping? You're not coming in there looking at that. Of course you can hold, you know, the start menu and go look and see everyone's you know, scores, and be able to see you know, what your ping is and everything like that, but you know how many people are going to do that, so and be aware of that, what's going on. So now they're giving you a actual message itself, so it might not be very necessary for you to go check out, if you want to go check out what exactly the ping was. I think it's like 130 or something like that for North American servers, and then for everywhere else it's I think like something like 160. I forget what it is exactly, so don't quote me on that. You can go check out the video, like I said, to know exactly what that ping is, where you'd have to lead your shots. But at least you won't be in the dark anymore, and you'll be able to know that, hey, look, oh, I need to lead my shots here. So if you get caught up in a server where you do have a high ping, at least you have a forewarning to let you know how you're gonna have to play in this server. So those are little things I wanted to kind of point out, some cool little features that hopefully doesn't slip by people. I know at least the ping one isn't going to slip by, because now you're gonna have a little notification on that. But I definitely as well I'm enjoying that weapon crate ammo thing that's going on there for us. So it's funny how, again, that small little thing I've just noticed that has just been such a delight to have now in the game. It's just crazy how that works. But yeah, that's basically it for you guys here. Hopefully you guys are able to enjoy the new Novel Knights map. If you guys on the Xbox server don't have premium and don't have the They Shall Not Pass expansion pack that you had to buy, feel free to check out the other video that I'll post in one of my cards for you guys to check out if you want to be able to play that map. I go into detail of how you can be able to do that on the Xbox server if you don't have those, if you do not have the expansion pack. So that's basically it there for you guys. So I want to throw that out there really quick at the end. Hope you guys are having a good day, and if you want to see the full list of what they did in the update, I'll link it in the description below. That's it for you guys, and I'll catch you guys again later. Peace.